wait. I want to do a cartwheel. Hold on. Oh, we've never done it before, but we did it because we're back. It's the Jaguar Morning Show. Woo! Oh, God, it hurts. It's 9 in the morning. Denver Mountain Time, which means the sun will be coming up in 3 or 4 hours. It's the Jaguar Morning Show. I'm Andy Juett. This is J.A.G.U.A.R. Gillespie.
That's right, Denver. You deserve more pubis than the TV waves have been offering you. You have earned this through your grace.
You greatest generation Irish have been through a potato famine. You've been in a pubis famine, and we're going to correct that.
That is right. As you know, this is the Jaguar Morning Show. Andy Juett, J.A.G.U.A.R. Gillespie.
That's right.
We love you very much.
Yes, we love you.
But the Jaguar format is set in stone. It is rigid. And it begins with a 30-minute workout.
That's right. For those of you not familiar with the show, this is big news. We're back where we belong, in the mornings, okay? This is a pure morning show. This is the #1 Jaguar show in the universe, okay? And that means segment 1, 30-minute workout.
We're there.
That's where we are. There's an hour of news after this, and then there's another 30-minute segment. We don't want to confuse you. Just for now, enjoy our pubis.
Yeah, just work out with us. I know it's early, and you're saying to yourself, what do I do now? What do I do now? The kids are at school. I have clocked in at my job, and I don't feel like crunching these numbers. What do I do now? I tell you what you do. You just get in, and you bend over, and you just let your arms swing.
Oh, you just let it loose. Let it loose. Release the pubis. Breathe through the pubis. But also the lower back is really what it's going to be where you're going to feel this. Thank you to Monica for putting together this incredible workout this morning.
Oh, God. I've always loved what Monica does with her upper body stretches.
Yes.
Oh. And as you know, at some point, I will be passing out, and Andy will be calling 911. That is not a bit. I know it's going to seem like a bit because I'm talking about it right now. That will be a medical emergency that I'm experiencing. And so stay tuned for that.
Here's a couple bit of updates. You haven't seen us in a couple weeks. Lots been going on.
Oh, gosh,
Jay's been awake for about 3 days.
Oh.
I've been on sleep deficit for about 10. So we feel like $100, and we're here because Denver Open Media asked us to be here to help Denver wake up.
Yes, you're so tired, you're so sleepy right now. And so Denver Open Media, they called us. They said, listen, it is so important that this city gets up and at 'em. And there's no one that can help us. And they called us. They said, Jaguar boys. That's what they call us around here.
Yeah, the city calls us on a green phone, and it says, they say, Jaguar boys. And we're like taken aback because it's like an affectation that no one uses anymore. But they insist because it's a lot of fun for them. It's the only theater they get except for Cool Socks. And they say, get in the studio. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 11.
9 to 11.
So every Tuesday and Thursday moving forward, big secret. Psst, hey, we're going to be here with you.
And remember, this is actually episode -1.
This is episode
We
-1.
haven't even started.
You're in like a alternate universe where there's a linear path, but it's not starting where you think it is. We're on episode -1. The premiere is next Tuesday. You're getting a hot breakfast sandwich sneak peek.
That is right. And speaking of breakfast sandwiches, let's say you are wanting to send us some food. We love that.
Great point.
We're coming live to you right now. We are at 700 Kalamath. Is that right?
That's right. A lot of people that haven't seen the show before don't know this, but about every show, several listeners Postmates us food. So we're at 700 Kalamath. If you'd like to send us a breakfast sandwich, we're going to be here for the next 2 hours with you live.
That is right. And remember, as the day you send us that food, I pack up an article of my clothing, my pants, my socks, my shoes, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I will shave my mustache and put it in a little envelope for you.
Yeah.
And get it in the mail. But all you got to do is Postmates us some food.
That's right. If you want Jay's full mustache, we haven't come up with a bounty for that, or my full beard, but we'll shave either of them for an extreme donation.
Yeah.
But just for a little one, Jay's going to send you maybe a little Bobby sock.
That is right. I'm just wearing little baby ankle socks. It's just enough to put it in an envelope with a couple of forever stamps.
Get the posture right so it doesn't look like I'm pregnant.
Oh, we are going to do a quick workout for some mature people.
Now, something that a lot of people in the TV biz don't get is there's a lot of octogenarians watching at any moment.
Yes.
And so this is for you, people over the age of 60. We're just going to stretch it out. If you're with your caregiver right now at hospice, maybe you don't have a long way to go. This is a great workout for you.
And then I throw that one up, and then it goes over here.
I
remember. And then it back up over here.
Oh.
And then it goes back.
Oh.
I see it. I remember. Dude. And then this one goes up. I get it. Oh, and we're double time. Boop. And then it's like boop, yeah. And then you're like boop. And then you're like boop, yeah. And you're like boop, like boop, yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, look at it.
I mean, and whatever time this was, who doesn't love a cranberry and lime green combo?
This is not the only time we're going to be working out with this lady either. She's done a lot of good things for us. She's really good. She's going to be a part of it for everyone. Oh, and so I wonder what she said. I bet it's poetry. I bet it's poetry in motion.
If you're getting any of that audio, let us know at our P.O. Box, which is, of course, Jaguar P.O. Box 11111111.
Yeah, or you can send it just to my personal P.O. Box. That doesn't matter, which is P.O. Box 745-187 in Westminster, 80006. So
that's a real one.
We'll get that mail. That's no problem. I get those postcards from you. Oh, look at what this is.
Oh, this is where...
Hold on here, you know.
Wait. One hip here, one hip here. One up top, one to the side. One up top, one to the side. Release the pubis, but don't break it.
Don't break your pubis.
Now, if you're with your own 75-year-old and you're having a bowl of muesli and you're dumping that fiber mixture into their oatmeal, thank you. You're an incredible person. You should feel good about what you're doing with your life.
That is right. And just a quick shout out to all the registered nurses in America.
Yes.
You're doing God's work. It's such an important job, often overlooked. Both registered nurses and the teachers. We can't say it enough. Jaguar loves you, registered nurses. Jaguar loves you, teachers.
We love you, nurses and teachers. Now, teachers, you're walking out on Friday, and we're doing this for you. This is a walkout workout.
Yes, this is going to get you ready. It's going to get you ready to say, we deserve more, and you do. You deserve more.
Yeah. School supplies, check. Computers, check. Good attitude, double check. Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, teachers, for everything you do.
Thanks, Thanks, Mom, for teaching for 35 years. That's my mom, Jay.
Shout out to Miss Juett. That's what I call her. I always call her Miss Juett if you're nasty.
Yeah.
And
good job, Mom.
Shout out to Mr. Andy Juett's mother. All right, here we go.
Here's the thing. If you're getting winded here, just stop.
Just stop. Just take your time for you.
Like, to be fair.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you've got all day to explode like a tigress or a tiger.
Oh, look at her. This is how you get a pubis worked out in the morning. Look at that.
I'm alternating her workout.
Oh.
She's going up and I'm going across.
Oh my God.
And then she's going out. I'm going up. Oh.
I feel so good, Andy.
Oh.
The Jaguar.
That is the pubis cam. It's the first pubis cam in the morning.
Oh.
Jay's pubis.
Oh, it's that pubis cam. Welcome to that episode of the pubis cam.
Welcome to the pubis cam.
And
now this here's the thing. You gotta remember that. Look at the pubis move she's doing. It's she's like, it's not just this reach. It's Oh wait, we were trying to get the pubis zone. It's a double cam pubis. It's time to work the pubis. Don't be ashamed. It's your MF and pubis.
MF and pubis.
Hey. Okay, now look at this.
Good.
Lunge in the pubis. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Wait, no. Up and then. Why can't I get it? I do not understand my left from my right. I'm a freeform man.
I'm just in front of the Doppler 4000 radar, and I'm just pointing out a cold front coming in from the south.
And bundle up. As you know, in about let's say 20 minutes, you're gonna get yourself the best news, sports, weather, traffic, crime top 10.
Yes.
You're gonna want it. You're gonna need it. That's the Jaguar Morning Show. I'm just taking a minute to catch my breath here.
Take as long as you need, Jay. We have pushed it. Our levels of excitement are high because we've been off the air for a couple of weeks, kind of hibernating like little baby bears.
Oh, baby bears.
We stored all the nuts for the winter, and we're ready to eat our Pop-Tart. And it's time to come out and peek through the little car wash flaps and back into the sunlight and give you a Jaguar that you deserve.
That's right. And as you know, about halfway through that workout, we like to check our pulse. It's very important. You just put your hand right here. You do a little dance side to side. And I hope you're counting. I hope you're counting your pulse.
Yep, it's 9:10 in the a.m. Mountain Time, guys, and it is a beautiful spring morning, Jay. Isn't it just wonderful to hear the birds and see the crocuses in bloom.
Oh my gosh, when those flowers sprout their little good time actions, I get out there and I pick them and I sniff them.
Me too.
And I'll even
bury
pick
my
them
nose
and
out.
got stung by a bee right in the eyeball. And remember, if you're in the 70th percentile and you're 20, that means you're rocking a 23 out of 140. And
That's
that
right.
is awesome. And I want to say congratulations if that's how those numbers worked out.
Yeah, if you're 28.3 and you have a pulse of 136, great job. Go out and smell those flowers. Hibiscus, nature's cocaine. Just take it right to the nose and go, oh, that feels good.
That's right. If you're down in Texas, if you're watching on this Denver Open Media site down in Texas, which you can, America, you can watch it down there, America. I want you to get there. I want you to sniff those blue bonnets. Ooh, I want you to sniff those blue bonnets.
Jay, I didn't know we'd be so aggressively punching with Billy this morning, but I gotta be honest, at my first I was apprehensive, but now I just feel good.
You feel good though?
Yeah, I feel loose.
I was just saying to Andy, I said, remember
He
the
was.
last month I said when we were doing the afternoon? That was bullcorn.
Yeah.
Jaguar is a morning entity.
Yeah.
Jaguar is the only thing that can help you to wake up. By the afternoon, if you hadn't woken up, you're dead. By God, you're already dead.
That's
you're
right.
already dead, Denver.
Yeah. If you watch this in the afternoon, thank you for your commitment, number one. But here's the thing, we are a morning animal. And if you see us again in the afternoon, you'll know that America has been attacked and we've raced to the studio to give you all the news information you need in a timely fashion.
Remember, when Trump is impeached, we will get down here and bring you the latest in that information.
We will do a telethon as long as possible to keep America rolling, just during that, like 9/11. Never forget.
Never forget. Yep. And if, God forbid, America goes to war, we're going to be the ones to tell you about it first. Because they're going to tell us about it. Trump will call us on our golden phone. Say, Jaguar boys. Trump, that's what Trump calls us.
He goes, oh, Jaguar boys.
Jaguar boys.
And he doesn't talk like Trump when he does it. It's just like the news people, or the city people. They're like, oh, Jaguar boys.
What it is it's a show of respect. Trump knows. Trump knows that those Jaguar boys on his side. We're on his side. We're here. Oh, okay.
Now, here's the thing. You're using that arm to punch. This is your defense arm. You want to flex that during this, okay? You're going to want to keep this up because you're going to, someone over, little Jerry's coming at you from over here, and you're punching over here, and then when you're done with this guy, you go, bah!
No.
But also, peace, never get in fights. It's not worth it. Life is garbage. Be a nice person.
Oh my God, I know what you're thinking as you're watching me and Andy here.
Model
on this
lessons.
workout.
Keep up, idiots.
I know what you're thinking. I thought the Tanner gun show wasn't till next weekend.
Oh!
That's right, this is a Jaguar gun
This
show.
is an open carry state, and ding dong, who's coming at you? The Jaguar.
Yeah, you're only gonna get one guess. And if you don't guess Jaguar boys, then you're a fool. A fool, Andy.
You're a fool. Your fools are rushing into your heart, but not the fun kind with Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry. The kind that make you look like an idiot. Let's get back to the workout.
Oh, now we discussed it. I'm feeling this.
I'm going 12 out of 10, Jay.
Oh, yeah, you're double down.
I'm going the extra step.
Looks good. As you know, I like to keep my bottom half stationary and let all my workouts happen just in my arms. And I know what you're saying. Why are they spending so much time making sure their upper body is so important when they're Jaguar-focused pelvic boys?
Oh, well, if you haven't noticed, you always breathe through the pubis. That's a given. But when a Jaguar walks, you gotta have that shoulder sling too, baby. You gotta be able to get out, exercise the delts and your scapula.
Yes, the scapula. I was saying
Shoulder.
people forget it. People forget it. It's all right in here.
Look at Jay's rotator cuff. You can't see it from my angle. Let's just say I have the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
Auga! Auga!
That's right. You're going to want to follow this beautiful line. Follow this beautiful line up my arm. And then down.
Hey, trace it again.
Oh, yeah. As you know, when the Jaguar gets up in the morning, the Jaguar's a much more erotic program. There's a lot more sexual tension.
Oh, there's
in
so
the
much
studio.
tension.
It is absolutely electric in here.
And of course, you've got that kind of disjointed hip problem, and you're probably going to need some sort of plastic apparatus in your early 60s. But today, if you breathe through your pubis, maybe the future might be a little more flexible for you. So we're going to do it. What we're always doing is mental pubis yoga, and we hope you can join us.
That is right. The pubis of the mind is one of the most important pubises around. Not everyone even understands anymore, Andy.
No.
The knowledge has been lost. The knowledge has been lost over time. And the Jaguar boys, we have gathered it from caves, from bottoms of lakes.
Yes.
From inside a volcano
remember
crater.
we found that one that looked like a little igloo, but it wasn't made of ice, Jay. It was like Pompeii hid it, and it was just frozen in time.
That is right.
What a
Much
treasure
like
trove.
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Oh,
we have
available
brought.
now at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science.
Yes, there is a cave. There's a cave with the teaching of the Jaguar.
Oh, double punch. Double pump.
Is this double
Double
punch?
pump. Double pump.
Man.
Double pump. Double pump. Double pump. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your life? How bad do you want to grab that brass ring that you've always deserved because Papa Noodle Dick told you couldn't do it? You can do it!
That's right.
No, Papa Noodle Dick, no! I can do it!
That's right. This is Rich Andy, Poor Andy.
Yes.
Okay, Rich Andy, Poor Andy. What
Yes.
do you want to be?
Yes.
What do you want from your life? Okay, you need to reach out. You need to grab it. You need to make sure. You need to make sure you know.
Ooh.
You need to make sure you know yourself.
And just like Rich Dad, Poor Dad comes on at infomercials at you at like 4 in the morning, Jaguar comes on to pick up the baton right at 9 a.m. You're at 9:17 a.m. You've been working hard with us for 17 minutes. We're asking for 12 more minutes of
Just
this
give it
segment.
12. Push through.
This is a 2-hour show. We got an hour and a half to go. Stick with us.
I know what you're saying. Look at the energy level. Look at this energy level right here. How are they going to keep it going? Because we are the Jaguar.
Yeah, and because we have a Jaguar energy. It comes, we eat well, we sleep occasionally.
My body is a machine. My body is a beautiful machine in the vein of a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a Jaguar.
What I'm discovering during these segments is that I cannot punch with my left hand at all, and also I can't punch with my right hand.
Listen, you're thinking of it all wrong, man. Don't think of it as a punch. Think of it as a whoop whoop.
Oh, that's true. It's just
I can
it's just
whoop whoop with my
Tybo.
left hand.
Who can't do this? Grandma, grab a maraca.
Yeah, just give me some some CNC Music Factory on, or give me the Miami Sound Machine on.
There's
And
a few-
then I tell you what, I think I could really turn this up a notch.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we are flipping the script on it,
Dolores
baby.
is back. Thank you, Dolores. As you can see, Dolores outfitted by Reebok.
That is right. She's wearing those pink shoes, that blue top,
Woo!
and she is standing in a field somewhere.
And
Okay.
she's wearing the pink shoes this morning. You'll notice they're a little pink, darker than pink than normal. We do support breast cancer, but this is for those nurses we talked about, Jay.
That is right. As you know, we are fully supportive of all registered nurses and all teachers. You are the most important part of this society. Thank you for what you were doing.
You.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, now, if you've got the strength, and we know you do, you just follow Dolores, and she will take you home.
That is right.
Like Jeff Daniels and a flock of geese.
It is exactly that and nothing more. Anyone who thinks it is lying to themselves. And
Thank you.
I think Denise, she's about to get started. I think she has decided that she's ready to get us going. She says, just let those arms limply fall around your side. She says, don't even rush with it.
Now, if you run into like friend Dolores on Facebook or anything, you can't do that. She's she's a Luddite. She's not on any technology.
That's right.
She has a person named Glenn take this video in Framingham, Massachusetts at Concord Park. So if you're in Massachusetts, you'd like to connect with Dolores, no social media. How about real life? Head out to the park right now. She's streaming live.
That is right, and she's having fun. That sun's about to pop up over there. As you know, here at the Jaguar Studios, it's 9 a.m. The sun's not gonna be up for another 2 hours or so.
Yeah,
but
that's
there
right.
on the East Coast, and Dolores is coming out of Boston.
Yeah, she's in Framingham, Mass.
Framingham, Mass, just outside of Boston.
Just a
Get on
skosh.
that. Thank you for panning
and
Andy's
thank
body
you for looking
slowly.
at my cool shoes.
Yes,
They're
look at
my
those.
favorite shoes. Look at my calves need some work.
The calves are good, Andy. The calves are so good.
Drive by. Look at that hot midsection.
That's right.
Oh.
And then the prayer, straight into the eyes. Those are the eyes of a young Charlton Heston.
Ooh, over my cold dead hand body.
Yeah, back before he kind of went cuckoo, cuckoo, old man cuckoo.
You are watching the Jaguar Morning Show. You're in segment 1 of 3. In 10 minutes, we're going to go to the news desk with news, weather, traffic, sports, movies, astrology, travel, crime, and our patented top 10 list. It's going to be unbelievable. There'll also be a little religion in there for you folks who like jars of clay.
That is right. If we're in the flood, let's say you are a DC Talk fan.
Yes.
You are going to love what we're doing. Now, these calves are something special.
Yeah,
y'all are really in for a treat here. America.
Ooh.
This is what my body looks like. There is no Photoshop. I don't have a GD makeup artist fixing this. This is who I am. I'm not lying to you, okay? This is real. This is 100%. This is attainable for you.
This is real. This is real, Jay. This is uncut drugs. You're getting a taste, and those drugs are natural bodies.
That is right.
It's called
my blood is so thick with marijuana smoke and just an absolutely insane amount of sugar. And I'm about ready. Something in here is ready to give.
Jay,
I'm a top wire.
We've talked about this when we were in the afternoons, guys. For the last 7 weeks we were 1 to 3, and that's morning. As they always say, that's morning somewhere. That's what they always say.
Not for me.
And now it just feels good to get back in the studio, horse about 2 or 3 gallons of coffee.
Yes.
In the new studio, we're not allowed to bring in food or drink. So what we do is we sit outside and we tell stories from the night before.
Yes.
Jay catches up. He says, "I went out to Zumba and I met a nice woman named Carol."
That is right.
We talked and had pancakes, and then we went back to my place and weaved on a loom together.
That is right, and I tell you that the pattern that we put into that textile. Once me and Carol sort of like merged up our energies together so good, like we were able to create patterns with that loom. They were transcendent.
You've never seen art, and I want to be very clear about this as we swim it out with Dolores.
It's the air swim with Dolores.
It's the air swim. You've never seen anything till you've seen Jay right at the back of a old-fashioned weaving loom.
And I make my own cotton string. Oh. What is she? Is this specifically a fake swimming lesson, or is she just trying to trick old people?
Well, I'd love to be able to ask her, Jay, but she doesn't have a cell phone, so...
That is right. And see, the Luddites are doing it right.
She's just unplugged. She's living her life in a park in Massachusetts. She's gonna go have breakfast with her son, Toby, while she listens to Toby Mac. Again, Christian rock.
Wow, and those eggs will be cage-free.
Ooh, speaking of that.
One thing.
Oh yeah, please.
No, it's just cage-free. That was the only thing.
Okay.
Just that.
I was gonna say, if any of you have been thinking about freezing your eggs, maybe now's the time.
Do it. The future. The next couple of years are gonna be. They're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be nuts.
It's hard on your body, but you know Charles is gonna be traveling a lot. And when he comes home, he has that insatiable desire to connect with you emotionally. And that always leads to fondue. And then once the fondue starts flowing, you really get a chocolate Gruyere combo that makes people crazy. And then you can't be responsible for how many babies are made.
Those are grown-up flavors. When you mix cheeses and chocolates and you melt them down and you're dipping small pieces of fruit in, or you're dipping pieces of bread or a strawberry or even like a prosciutto. The flavor profile, it dances. It is a beautiful dance
all over your tongue.
And just find yourself and just make it a point to say, I am worth it. This workout is for us. It's for us to be better people. And we're just together. Come on this journey with us, America. This is the first of just
let it dance on your tongue. Guys, it's time. You've made it through the first segment of the Jaguar Morning Show.
Give yourself a hand.
Now, Uncle Carl is giving you the business. It's time to go to school. You forgot your lunch. You got to get back from your smoke break. But always carry us with Jaguar with you. We're going to do a commercial break. We'll be right back with news, weather, traffic, and a whole bunch of other stuff. See you in a minute.
On Denver's Television 2, 7 p.m. Wednesday.
This part of the brain controls the subject's emotions.
Hey, get off my lawn!
This part controls hunger.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
This controls sexual impulses. This controls rational thought.
Why would I buy a 32-bit system for $300 when I can get a 64-bit Jaguar system for $149?
A Atari Jaguar 64-bit, $149.
The Colorado Ballet with the Colorado Ballet Orchestra invites you to mark your place in their storybook season and wander back to Once Upon a Time. Save up to 13% over individual ticket prices by ordering your season ticket now for these 4 fabulous performances of the 1985-86 season. Enjoy the finest in music and dance from your Colorado Ballet.
Everyone's beautiful at the ballet. Our legs shouldn't touch. Move over, darling. I like it too much. Move over, darling. That gleam in your eyes is no big surprise anymore. 'Cause you fooled me before. I'm all in a spin. Move over, darling. About to give in. Move over, darling. And though it's not right, I'm too weak to fight it somehow. 'Cause I want you right now. The way you stand has me waving my conscience bye-bye.
Sheer Colour by Pretty Polly. So smooth, 9 out of 10 cats prefer them.
Don't give me that soda, the same old cola. I wanna taste this ice, all the great days that I've had.
Shasta makes diet pops with more flavors, more jazz, more taste pizzazz.
Here's Benjamin Hall on the Jaguar system to play Cybermorph. Let's see how those beastly graphics and intricate moves that only come from 64 bits of Mega Power feel. Then, Cybermorph only on Jaguar by Atari. Get bit by Jaguar.
Okay. Woo!
Well, here we go. It's a different segment now. You can tell because we're wearing news clothes. It's the Jaguar Morning Show on Channel 57, Xfinity 809. We want to say hello to our CenturyLink heads. We're back in the newsroom, baby.
I know what you're saying. Is Jay tucking in his shirt right now? I am. I got 1 hour of sleep last night, Andy. I am so busy.
That is authentic. Jay is a mover and a shaker. It's not just Starbucks meetings. It's late night passion projects. It's connecting with people. It's doing art in the park when you're not allowed.
That is right. Last night I was just so busy. You know, Denver. Oh, there's just so much comedy happening. I was out there. I was at Ratio Beer Works.
Ooh.
There's a show that happens there, and it was awesome. Thank you so much for having me over there at Ratio. And then we hit that open mic, hit that Streets of London open mic with Matt Kobos.
Kobos knows how to lay down a mic hot and thick.
It's right. All I can say about it is that it exists. I wouldn't even give it a choice. I wouldn't say go or not go. That's not even up to me.
It's just out there. That's the only information we're allowed to give you, and that's what we'll continue to give you, the information. So you're back at the Jaguar Morning Show. You're in the middle of the second segment. We just did a wonderful 30-minute workout. And now we're in the middle of news, weather, traffic, sports, crime, travel, astrology, movies, and our patented top 10 list.
That's right. And what you're gonna want to the top 10 list. 10-minute list today is going to be a doozy.
It's going to be unbelievable. We're going to try some things we never tried with the top 10 list before. I can promise you that. But Jay, let's go to the headlines. Our first headline today, big news. He's doing so many different things. He shot a monkey in a spaceship to Mars, and now he's making a cyborg dragon. Elon Musk making a cyborg dragon, Jay.
And I cannot talk about this enough. Elon, if you're listening, and I know you are.
That was a dragon.
Dragon's breath. I know you're listening, Elon, and I want to say I believe in you. If there's anything I can do to help you to create your dream of this dragon.
That's right.
Because that's what we all need. We grew up on the Harry Potters. We grew up in the Lord of Land of George R.R. Martin and J.A.G.U.A.R. Tolkien. All these people.
We sure did. And some of us are still there. I don't know if you remember, Jay, Tom Hanks' first movie where he plays so much D&D, he gets lost in it. And that's sort of what we're doing in our comedy. And while Elon is making a cyborg dragon, we want to help make a comedy dragon.
That's right. And picture Come with me on a journey in which I describe to you the future, where our comedy dragon rides upon the back of Elon Musk's cybernetic dragon, and together we lead the world into a prosperous future. Let's go to traffic!
And while the undulating dragon flies, we go to Money Saver Traffic because we save you time, which saves you money. We're out on I-25. It's a doozy out there, Jay. You better wear your seatbelt.
I was on 36 this morning and I saw 4 ambulances. I hope everything's okay. I worry so much about the people. The Jaguar is a very empathic creature.
Yes.
When people are in pain, a Jaguar feels it. And when America hurts, the Jaguar boys also hurt. We're tuned into you. Look at this. The traffic is looking rough. Let's zoom in a little bit to Denver proper.
So goes the Jaguar, so goes the country, and right now it's smooth sailing. If you're in Colorado Springs or Pueblo, shoot north. Say hi to your neighbor in Denver. We're here for you, and the sailing is smooth. Clear coasting.
That is right. Look at this. Look at traffic is zipping by.
I-25 up around the north part of Denver, I believe. Just zooming by at breakneck speed. Your life is out there. Go get it.
That is right. Maybe you need to make it to work. You're going to be fine. There's no traffic. Take your time. Spend 5 more minutes with us. Sit back down. Pour a second half cup of coffee and get that last bag of mini muffins out of your
mini
pantry.
muffs. If you have a bag of mini muffs, know this. If you're on Guanella Pass, you're going to need them. It's been closed all season. Don't get stuck there. Grab a thing of mini muffs. We got to get back in the newsroom. There's so much happening today. Turn off CNN. You're on the Jaguar.
That is right. If you want the hottest, most juiciest breaking news stories, you are going to be able to get them from us, your Jaguar boys. We're here in this Jaguar newsroom on the 35th floor of the McCarthy building.
Yes.
It's still dark outside, but that sun's going to pop up, and we are here talking about Kanye West.
That's right. If you'd like to Postmates us food at 700 Kalamath, that's the way to do that. But we are on the Hamlish building on McCarthy Street, as usual. And here's the headline. Trump and Kanye, best friends now, apparently. Speaking of dragon energy.
Healing America in the last possible moment. We are bringing together 2 mental giants. This is Kanye West, doctor of philosophy. He knows 18 different languages. His seed, when planted in a Kardashian, has produced what is possibly the most beautiful child of all time who will grow up to lead the country. And you take that powerhouse and you mix it up with what is a hurricane of emotions, Donald Trump. And God bless Donald Trump.
Of course.
You mix those 2 things together and you get that so volatile energy together, and it is, Kanye's right. I'm quoting him here, but he is right. It is dragon energy.
Dragon energy is what we're talking about. Everyone wants some. Back in the day, it was Charlie Sheen's Tiger Blood.
Yes.
People now clamoring for that dragon energy. And Jay mentioned Kanye's children, just some beautiful offspring. You've got Northwest. You've got some of the other children. But what you don't know yet is we've got so many children to come. I've foreseen it. Sequoia. There's going to be a child named Nugent. There's going to be a child called Papaya Ann.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know this because, Kanye and Kim, they are not seeking out publicity. And so they're not publicizing things about their kids.
Down to earth as John Denver taking a crumper in a open space in a prairie.
That is right. So they're not going to let you know, but I'll let you know. Little baby West is already ranked as the best chess player in the world. That is how brilliant. Can't even talk yet. Can't even walk. This baby is 1 and this is little toddler baby West has already defeated the 3 best chess players in the world.
So sorry, Boris Spassky. Sorry, Gary Kasparov. Sorry, dead Bobby Fischer. Sorry, IBM's Big Blue Computer.
Yep.
You've been outmatched by Kanye's new child. And we're going to go to weather, Jay.
Yeah, I could talk about Kanye West all day. I respect him so much, but we got to see what's happening today and tomorrow. It's going to be nice.
Oh, and that Maryland forecast, we try not to leave anybody out. We have so many crab eaters out in the audience. We've done the demographic test, so we got to let people in Maryland know it's going to be about 58 or 60 next Tuesday and Wednesday.
That's right. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop into your favorite place and get just a little crab cake going. But obviously, and we know you're probably in Addis Ababa, and if you are in Frankfurt, it is 59 degrees right there. It is gorgeous in Germany right now.
It is 120 degrees in New Delhi. If you're not drinking a bottle of water from some sort of external source, you're doing it wrong. Save up, get that bottle of water.
Let me kick you a scenario. We're stopping off in Toronto on our way to Vancouver.
That's right.
It's going to be so close in temperature that you don't even have to do a change. I like to do a change. And when I travel like it's the 60s.
Oh.
Huge amounts of luggage. I dress to the nines. I wore a tuxedo the last time I took a Southwest Airlines flight, Andy.
Oh my gosh. When you see Jay as passenger B68 in a line at Southwest Airlines with a full tuxedo, I'll tell you what. The salmon of Capistrano, maybe the mating rituals of a sea lion at the Cape of Good Hope. Those are the only natural wonders I can think of that are more majestic than Jay confidently walking aboard a DC-12 aircraft.
I like to get into that third boarding group. I like to get in there and I walk into my monocle and I say, please, may I have a middle seat over the engine. Because
that's right.
That's how I travel. We're back at break.
If Jay even gets a B, he says, I'll wait till everyone's on the board. I'll go to the C group. But we're back in the newsroom because there's so much going on. And not unlike any normal Jaguar morning show, we are talking about McDonald's again, Jay.
Well, they are just a company. They are as American as apple pie. McDonald's is doing great things. They are helping our children to be healthy. They are a leading part of. Let me kick you a quick scenario. You have a family, and you need that family to sort of like survive and get fed in a hot meal, and you need your family to feel love. Do it. Go to McDonald's. Put them in a place. Yes, it's full of urine. That will help your children to be better.
Here's the thing about it, okay? You don't need to get the fries. You can get apples, okay? And if you don't get the apples, you can get a peanut butter parfait. And if you don't get the peanut butter parfait, what's wrong with you?
That is right. As you know, because we report it all the time, McDonald's decides to do $1, $2, $3 menu.
Ooh, tell me a little bit about it, Jay. What's
that $1 level? I spent a lot of time at that $1 level. Let me tell you that much. Right, $1 level includes a lot of different things. It includes your classic cheeseburger. That is a single patty cheese.
I'm on board.
It is McDonald's, so it has. Can you name all the ingredients on the McDonald's cheeseburger? Putting them on the spot, America.
Well, the cheeseburger or Big Mac?
Just plain cheeseburger.
Okay, you got a patty.
Yes.
You got mustard and ketchup.
Yes.
You got pickles. You got those little onions, and you got that incredible classic bun.
Oh my God, that is all you need. Those onions, McDonald's onions.
They really are crack. When you don't want to go to McDonald's, when you fully processed that you don't want to make that choice, you really just can't get away from those onions, Jay. They're so sugary and delicious.
Oh my gosh, I just want a spoonful of them, Andy. When I started thinking about McDonald's, I want a spoonful of the onions, Andy. If you're out there, I want you to Postmates to us right now. We're at 700 Kalamath.
700 Kalamath.
You call Uber Eats. You say, Uber Eats, I need to feed those Jaguar boys. What you need to order, 8 single cheeseburgers. This is only $8. But what I want you to ask for is a spoonful of those onions.
If they don't let you have the cheeseburgers because it's too early, put a special instruction when you call Postmates. When you type it in, you say, hey, can we have a little bit of the onions? It's early, but can we be naughty, please?
Yeah, almost. And almost every time I put in an order anywhere, there's a little comment that says, do you mind if I get a little naughty? We're going to the movies!
It's time for a Hollywood news break because it's Jaguar movies and everyone's talking about it. Super Troopers 2. Jay, we're going to spoil it big time right now.
Spoil all of it! Oh my God! If you haven't seen it yet, you might as well be dead. Super Troopers 2 is reigning at the box office. It's doing so well, exceeding all expectations.
We were lucky enough to be involved in Super Troopers 2. It is doing well at the box office. It did number 1 on 420. I think it's about $18 million now. Go see it this weekend. If you have a child, Take the child. It's not that offensive. But here's the deal. In this segment, we like to ruin the movies, don't we, Jay?
That is right. We have made it a point, and I'm going to warn you right now.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, episode 1, we will spoil Avengers Infinity War.
We promise you. So if you don't go this weekend and you watch our show all the time, you will be emotionally either uplifted or upset, depending on what your deal is.
As you know, when our audience starts crying to us, I like to say one thing to them, and that is...
We're here for you and us, not just you. Come on!
America's a melting pot. Together, everyone achieves more. Anyway, Super Troopers 2. I loved it. I loved it.
Super Troopers 2, a lot of fun, faithful to the original. The guys are back, Broken Lizard. Here's the deal. At the end, not surprisingly, big whammo, boom, there's a smuggler. Who is it? Rob Lowe. He's firing off the guns. He's tricking the Mounties and the police officers. Movie ruined. You've done it.
That is right. The person you have come to love through the film, the beautiful chiseled jawline of Rob Lowe. You love him. You look and
you're watching his ghost hunting show with his children on whatever channel that is.
That's right. You're on his team. You're like, oh my God, I saw this character. Boop, 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 the old Johnny Frankfurter.
Yeah,
and you fell in love. You fell in GD love.
He like Popeye's a dong. It's a prosthetic dong. The real dongs. It turns out there's a union. You can't punch a penis on film.
I'm gonna take a minute to talk to you.
It's a hazard. It's a hazard.
You look at me. You look at me right now, America, and you make me a promise. You make me a promise. When you go to bed tonight, I want you to say 3 words to yourself. I'm worth it. I am worth going out and seeing Super Troopers 2. Yes, I've had such a hard week. Even almost my whole life has been problematic. I've struggled and I've just persevered and I never gave up. And I never let the world get me down. And for that, I want you to go out there and I want you to buy yourself a ticket. And I want you to get popcorn. And I want you to get candy. And I want you to go with someone you love. And as you're sitting there and you're experiencing this and you're bonding over this art that was made by those Broken Lizard boys, I want you to say, thank you, Jaguar. Thank you for being the greatest morning show of all time.
And
you're welcome.
In the middle of a weather break. And it's not just about our weather. It's about yours. But first we're going to say hello to Roger. We're going to say hello to Sara June, of course.
Oh my God, Sara June, I love you so much!
We're going to say hi to Zach, Alicia, Venus. You're all joining us this morning. Thank you for enjoying our cheeseburger talk. Eric is here. And just an incredible amount of participation online. Thank you so much for sharing the show.
You love us and we love you. We're in a very special segment. We're going to check out that weather in Woodland Park for Sara. Ooh. Sara, we know you're inside right now. You're tweeting, you're covering it. You're as much a part of this as we are, and we want you to know what's going on outside.
That's right. And if you're driving up Highway 24, I used to live in a ditch right at the bottom of it. And then our house was destroyed in a mudslide shortly after we moved. Right in the nick of time we got out, right up Highway 24. That's where Sara June is. It's about 45 right now.
I just did such an amazing show down at the UNCUT Pass Brewery?
The UNCUT Pass Brewery, Jay.
It was so great. No, the audience did not like me. But it's not always about that. I liked them. And so what I did was I changed nothing. The audience from the word go said, I don't think I like this.
Jay, a lot of times you use the word trust. They didn't trust you. They weren't ready to go there, but that's why we're here for you to earn that trust. It's the Jaguar Crime Report. We're bringing you it real, raw, and gritty on the streets.
That is right. We have to bring it to you because Denver is the most dangerous city in America. You can't even walk the streets. Have you seen Clockwork Orange, Andy?
I have, Jay.
That is exactly how I feel every night. I feel like what's going to happen is 4 13-year-old boys are going to come out with canes talking about bullshit yarbles, and they're just going to beat me with that ultra violence on that Moloko.
I agree, Jay, and it's funny because it's like, hey, BuzzFeed, hey, Uprocks, whatever, give it a rest. We know it's the most dangerous city. We know it's Detroit in 1996. We know it's Chicago right now. We know it's Houston in the early 2000s. We know
that Denver... Let me give you one statistic, okay? one single solitary statistic. Denver has sold more guns per capita than any city in America, 10 years standing. There are guns in every household. Every household, by the math, has 3 guns in it. 3 guns!
3 guns. If you're coming out of a church service, look in the bushes, there's probably a gun.
Yes.
If you're in the ball pit at McDonald's, and we know you are, reach to the bottom, probably 3-4 handguns in any given McDonald's play place.
That's right. As people go in and out of the Pepsi Center or Elitch Gardens, obviously they're putting metal detectors out, but people are just, they get to the metal detector and they're like, oh wait, I have these guns. And then they walk right back out and they have to put the guns, just to hide them in bushes. There are guns everywhere in Denver. That is what is contributing to such a tense atmosphere. Gunshots firing everywhere. It's absolutely terrifying.
But reserve judgment. Maybe you need to fire a gun. Maybe you're one of those people who are so anti-gun you didn't let your kids play with G.I. Joes. Maybe there's something there. Maybe, as they say, pull the thread and walk away. Maybe there's something to unravel there about you. Maybe you need a Glock in the glove compartment of your Wrangler.
That's right. You're going to want to get yourself just even a low caliber gun, because it doesn't matter just so long as you have that ability to express your strength in a violent way.
Doesn't matter.
This is America. If you are not expressing yourself in a violent and just disastrous way, what's the point? We have these freedoms. Get a gun. Just walk around. Just fire your guns into the air willy-nilly. Marijuana is legal. Get high. Get high and get weapons and fire them. Be on drugs. Make your own decisions. Don't let anyone tell you can't.
And if you are on drugs and you do, and the best dance move is to do the guns, where you're like firing off the guns. That's the best dance move in any situation. We are on Jaguar Travel.
Look at this damn starfish.
And we love to get deep in the ocean. We love to go wide on the prairie, and we love to comb the savannas for so much science.
That is right. We are bringing you some of the most beautiful nature footage. I shot all of this footage at Cheeseman Park the other day. This is a gorgeous shot. I was strolling through Cheeseman. And it was like lightly raining, and I stood under a tree, and I said, oh my gosh, isn't the world beautiful? But yeah, if you spend time, this is right outside of the Botanic Gardens right here. It's so gorgeous over there, right off Colfax.
A lot of times we bitch and complain and moan about our lives, and then you realize, Jay, this stuff is right in our backyard. This is a live look at the Chatfield Reservoir.
Yes.
And people, you think to yourselves, no, this is footage from something else. That's garbage. This is the Chatfield Reservoir. Have you been there lately? Maybe rediscover the diamonds in your own backyard.
All of us are angels deserving of love. You need to get out there. You need to look up into the sky. You need to look down into the ground. Run your hands into some deep, dark soil and just let it.
I love that idea.
Let it play out of your hands, and don't squeeze it. Just let it. Just let the world be what it wants to be. The world wants to be good to you. Just get out of your own way.
Just grab that dirt, okay? Let it run through your fingers. Think about what the grass feels like in your toes, okay? Think about your that toe, that knuckle that you have that's not working too well. Maybe it just needs a little grass underneath it.
Yeah, emulate the teachings of Nell. Be a tay in the wind.
Miss a chicka bag.
Be a chicka bag.
Oh, like a tay in the wind.
Be a tay in the wind.
Oh, just let it go back and forth.
Back and forth.
At a pace that feels natural.
Oh, look at the sunsets over this beautiful live shot of the Flatirons. We live in the most beautiful time in a beautiful world. Ace of Base still exists. They're still playing state fairs. You can hear them sing the song, The Sign.
You can do it. Get up. Be like Caroline or Zach or Natalia or Nalawi. Get in the game, everybody. It's not too late. This is your life. Get out to Cheeseman. Look at these trees.
Oh my God, as the great poet Veruca Salt once said.
Yes, please.
See, there is neither black nor white. And that is something we can live by. Look at the moon. The moon Andy, the moon, Andy.
And one thing we can all agree on, whether you're behind a wall, you're behind political borders that don't allow you to be with your loved ones, we are all under the same moon. And let's talk about some different moons, Jay. We're going to go back to Kingston traffic down in Jamaica.
That is
it's
right.
23 degrees Celsius. Cut it in half and add 32.
It's that easy to do the conversion. Stop acting like you need to pull your phone out to figure out Celsius. You have a high school education. You have most of a high school education. You can do this. It's so simple.
He's right.
These people, Andy, Andy, they make me harder. When I think about these people, I only have one thing to say.
What do you have to say, Jay? Oh, you just got snapped, America.
I call that Jaguar.
That's called accountability, and it's tough love. Sometimes it's so tough, but in the Midwest, right over Jay's left shoulder, you've got a cold front. You're going to want to wear a parka, some sort of pelt, maybe, if you're in that area.
Yeah, we're going to take it down to Colorado Springs. So there is a huge storm causing damage, but it's dissipating quickly.
They're calling it the Katrina of the evangelical world.
Yes.
It's a Colorado Springs maelstrom that they've never seen before. A lot of people on their knees today at New Life Church. If you are there, I believe that is going to be a disaster zone. Head out to New Life Church, get a jug of water, and be absolved of your sins.
And if I know Colorado Springs, they were way ahead of us on haphazardly doing drugs and firing their guns. They were already doing it, Andy, before I even yelled at him, Andy!
Oh boy, we're back, and it's what you're here for. It's one of our biggest things, breaking news. You thought it was going to be another segment. No, it's just the news. Bread and butter, meat and potatoes. We're coming at you with headlines. A lot of people are excited. Fall's just around the corner, Jay, and with fall comes Halloween.
Halloween is so an awesome holiday, and also a movie series that they are rebooting. That's right. Yet another Halloween movie. Is it Rob Zombie? No. Is it John Carpenter? No. Do I know who it is? No. Is there a new trailer out? Yes, and it's
you
so
should
scary.
go watch it. It's a reboot of Halloween. Halloween H2O was enough. Halloween Molybdenum and Xenon wasn't enough. I believe this Halloween takes place in space.
That is right. It is Halloween in zero gravity, y'all.
I'll trick or treat to that. I just put a Haichu in my mouth and then a starburst in my backside for later.
Yeah, I think Jamie Lee Curtis will be playing someone's great-grandmother, and her fourth generation down grandchild, who's 22, has a daughter, and that daughter goes out trick-or-treating, and oh no, guess who's back?
Oh,
God. Little Michael Myers!
He's still got that damn mask, Jay. He's got to get a new one.
That is right, and the doctor's still searching for him, and Jamie Lee Curtis she's gone all Sarah Connor on this piece. She has converted her basement into a shelter, and she is ready. It is 2018. It is 2018, and I tell you what, I don't even need to see the movie to tell you that Jamie Lee Curtis is very strong and very empowered female character defeats Michael Myers. I don't even need to see it to tell you that's how it's going to end.
This is like Cher's farewell tour, guys. There's been 78 of them, and we can't believe for a second that old JLC won't be WINing.
That's right. This isn't trading places anymore. Get a shot of the shoes.
Yeah, get in here for our footwear. Jay is wearing a casual street shoe today. I'm wearing a little bit more of a high top. You're looking at a live look of Denver right now. The sun's about to peek over the mountains because it's 9:53 Mountain Time.
Let me kick you a quick scenario.
Yes, Jay.
You're up. It's morning time.
Yes,
you don't know how to get this MFer started.
Yes.
It's Tuesday. It's 9:53. You say, what is this about?
Yes.
What am I doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're watching the Jaguar!
You're watching the Jaguar Morning Show, and you're thinking to yourself, how is Halloween having a reboot, a headline? It is. Read between the lines. This is Dragon Energy. This is Jaguar Energy. This is about what's happening now. It's not about what's going on with you, but maybe it is.
As you know, if you don't understand the Jaguar format, which is 30-minute workout, 1 hour news, sports, weather, traffic, if you don't get it, I'm going to have one thing to say to you. This is another commercial break. We'll be back in 3 minutes, baby. I'm going to take about a donut.
It's a Jaguar Morning Show. We'll be back in a moment. Stick around. Second half of segment 2.
You blind, the nasty demon, right into their beady little eyes.
Doom for the 64-bit Jaguar, the best doom ever.
Welcome to Western Sizzling Steakhouse at Aurora. Now, you all know our family serves up the best steaks in town at reasonable prices, but that's just the beginning. We've also got Denver's best salad and potato bars. Why, there's a complete meal right here. But for you hearty eaters, we've got some of the best USDA-choice steaks in town at some of the best prices. We've got it all at Western Sizzling Steakhouse in Aurora. Come on in. Let our family serve your family at the Western Sizzling Steakhouse, Parker Road in Havana in Aurora.
Listen to what people are saying about Levine's.
Prices are great.
The selection was great.
And I like their sales staff at Levine's. They're great.
All the prices were very reasonable.
The selection is fantastic. The prices are great.
I know I can find what I'm looking for every time I come.
For the lowest prices, the highest quality, and the best selection.
The only place to buy furniture is at Levine's. See our ad in today's Denver Post. Isn't it time you shopped at Levine's?
Warning. A formidable creature is at large and roaming about. The Jaguar S-Type. It may well be the best handling car in the world. First observed in London, next in Paris, then in Rome, and soon to be seen prowling the highways of America. The Jaguar S-Type. Capture it. The rewards are magnificent.
Don't give me that so-so soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller. I want a pie. I want a Shasta. I want a taste for that. All the great taste Shasta has. I want a pie. I want a Shasta. I want a thrill. I want a wow. This is all I want it now. I want a pie. I want a Shasta.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
When friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving, friends die. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Celebrate the 5th anniversary of the 16th Street Mall with Channel 4.
Well, they said it couldn't be done.
Well, we're all on a schedule, so I guess we're back for news. It's the Jaguar Morning Show. You're in the middle of segment 2. I almost had a mini aneurysm there, Jay. For a second, just a little bit of a brain bubble. But now we're back. We have so many headlines to get to. We're in the Hamlish building, of course. If you want to Postmates us food, it's 700 Kalamath. That's great. We're not joking. Postmates us food. Okay?
I know
it's a
you've been
treat.
watching
We
this.
watch it with the crew. There's a whole crew here. We got 67 micro cameras that we're constantly bouncing around like you're following a music to the little light to each camera. We're doing the best we can. Camera 38 right here.
In fact, we're about to show you the capabilities of the studio. I'm going to jump into the air and kick a la Neo from Matrix.
Okay, you ready?
And what we're going to do,
You ready?
now if our producers are ready, if they're ready, what we're going to do is we're going to do a single shot from each of the cameras as we spin around, and it is going to capture to what here at the Jaguar show we call bullet time.
That's right.
So we are ready on the count of 7. Give me a thumbs up. My producer will give me a thumbs up.
We're going to do
We
a
are
7
ready.
back. Jay, we're going to do a 7 back. When we get to 0, we're going to do it. 7,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, you ready? 2, 1, go!
You've just watched The Matrix 4th segment.
That is right.
This is something that the Wachowski brothers couldn't handle in one series of 3 films. So now we've given it to you. We're back. Welcome to Nicole and Rick. Thank you for watching online.
I called Barry Wachowski and I said, listen, I have an idea for
Barry,
Matrix 4. Hey, Barry Wachowski, I have an idea for Matrix 4. And he was stoked. And he called me up on FaceTime. He called me up and he said, Jay, give it to me. Give it to me. And I said, Barry Wachowski, are you ready?
Barry!
And he goes, yeah, he goes, give it to me. And I go, I can sum it up. I can sum it up in just 1 second. And he goes, lay it on me. And I go, Barry. And then I closed my computer and I said, The Matrix is dead!
And guys, here's the deal. We're in the middle of a news break, and it doesn't come at you in the same linear fashion as all of the news shows. If you were just tuning in from Fox or MSNBC or CNN, you're getting a whole new brand of news. We're going to talk about McDonald's again, Jay.
Fox News won't bring the stories that Middle America needs. Middle America does not need Fox News' coastal elite take on what Hillary Clinton's sex shop pizza ring sort of like.
No.
Listen, Wisconsin doesn't, they are so tired of Fox News covering the latest in deviled eggs, covering the latest in teeny tiny croissants. Fox News, let off, man.
Yeah, man.
Let off, man.
Cut it out. Okay, we're going to get to that McDonald's story in our next news break. Too much enthusiasm, we can barely handle it, but it's astrology, and I think what we're doing is, Jay, let's talk about your sign today. We're talking about Aries, I believe.
That is right. That is a fire sign. We are getting our producers here. We are getting our floor manager, yes.
Roger says you are both women now.
No, I think I saw that comment. I think he means the Wachowski brothers from The Matrix are both women now, and he's right, and that's dope. That's all good. Jay, let's talk about the Aries.
Hold on, you're gonna drop that bomb on me? And
yes!
That's fine. Aries is doing great. Aries, everything. Like if you're an Aries right now, let me give you a scenario. You were born on April 1st, 1983 in Abilene, Texas. That would make you an Aries. You're now 35 years old. And you say, oh man, I'm stuck in these doldrums. But all of a sudden, boom! Jupiter comes into your second house. Boom, 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 boom. Jupiter comes into your second house.
This is like the time I used to pound the gavel on a chair. That was very scary for me. Welcome to Becky for watching the show. Hi, Becky.
I can't explain how pumped I am to be back at Jaguar in the morning.
We haven't been in the morning for a while. It's 10:01 in the a.m. Mountain Time. The sun's about to come up. You're all just groggy, stretching your legs. Here's what you need to know. Aries, it's your time. Your time to shine right now.
That is right. If you're an Aries, now is the time. You need to open yourself up. You need to open yourself up to the possibilities. You've been closed down.
Yes.
You shut your heart. Aries, if you shut your heart up, open it.
What a disaster to shut it down like that.
A lot of Aries say they know why the caged bird sings.
Oh, they all say that. But here's the thing.
Let it out.
You haven't been breathing, and you know where you need to breathe?
Where, Andy?
Right in your GD pubis.
That's right. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's your pubis, and it needs to breathe.
For those first and the uninitiated, we're talking about your pubis. And if you're an Aries, if you're a Sagittarius, if you're a Scorpio, if you're a GD Cancer, for Pete's sakes, if you're a Gemini, tell your twin it's pubis time. Release it.
Hi, twin. Hi, Ray Gillespie. It's pubis time. Welcome to What You Thought You Couldn't Handle.
Think about John Hammond from that famous Steven Spielberg movie, walking out, holding his cane like a rickety Mr. Magoo figure with an amber little mosquito, and he says, welcome to Pubis Park. And then your pubis just boom right onto the mainland.
Oh my God, your pubis was at sea. Your pubis has come home, but tell me, Andy.
Yes.
Tell me what's happening with the weather, Andy.
We are not just Colorado. We are not just one people. We are all people. So we're going to kick it down to the Cape of Good Hope. We're down in Mossel Bay. It's 24 where the great whites are eating the sea lions.
There's a little bit of politically correct rain happening in Port Elizabeth. What is happening here is it is getting it done. What about in Durban?
If you're up in Kimberly at that one big cool cliff diving area, it's 15 degrees Celsius. Seems like a great day to get out and get the trunks.
That is right. Put on your bathing suit. Jump off of a rock face. Check out a football game in this beautiful stadium in Polokwane.
Pretoria, sunny. Johannesburg, sunny. Nelspruit, sunny. Cape Town. You got about 1.55 meters at high tide. So if you're a person who's anywhere under 1.2 meters, you're going to want to wear those water wings. There's no shame in it. It's a crazy tide. You're going to want to release the pubis in the water with no hesitation at all.
That's right. Let me give you a quick scenario. Thursday, it's going to be cold.
Today it's 39. It's not your time. It's going to be a little chilly. You're going to want to wear a shawl.
I completely forgot that today is Thursday. Just take a look at the pubis of a man who has become the strongest version of himself.
And when you're not ready to let America see your pubis, reconsider. We all want it.
Let it out there. Everybody's body is a temple, and it is time for books, and oh my gosh, have I been reading, Andy!
Jay's been reading. If you guys don't know, this is where we catch up on what Jay's been reading in his spare time. Jay, what have you been up to?
So in the last 2 weeks, I read an entire John Sanford novel. I'm not even going to let you in on that. That novel is over. You missed it!
So you John Sanford heads, sorry, you're out of luck this time. Better stay tuned to the show to see if Jay reads more John Sanford.
That's right, but for right now, I am back to reading Star Trek The Next Generation novel called Power Hungry by Howard Weinstein, and it is a thriller!
There's so much power in the galaxy, and Jay wants to make sure that he reads all the parables involving that power dynamic so he can transfer those parables to you in a way that is digestible and functional for your family.
That's exactly it. Let me catch you up. Okay, here's what's happening. The Enterprise is on a mission to a planet. They are taking cargo of food because the planet is starving.
Ooh!
On their way there, they are attacked by intercepting spaceships who go after them, but go after the food and try to blow it up. They blow one of them up. Picard has to make a choice. Picard shoots one of their ships. The bad guys go with it. The Enterprise gets to the planet that is starving, right? They are meeting with the powers of this planet. I don't know any of their names.
Powers.
They're meeting with them, and everyone is starving on this planet. The Enterprise is bringing food back to this planet so that they can feed them, but they invite them to a feast, and it's a huge feast with the politicians and the rich, and they are gorging themselves on food. Meanwhile, while Picard and Riker and Data are at this feast, there is an attack from terrorists on the feast. And the terrorists are so mad, and the terrorists come in and they shoot guns and they blow it up. And Picard says, wait, like we're in danger here. They beam up and they say, hold on, what's going on with the terrorists? And the powers of the planet say nothing. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. And then Riker goes back down to the planet on a mission with a dignitary. I forget who the dignitary is. I didn't fill you in on that.
Let's pretend it's Geordi.
Riker and Geordi go back down. And then what happens is they get attacked. And Riker gets attacked and he gets stunned, and they take out his insignia because the Enterprise can beam him up with insignia, and they kidnap Riker. The terrorists on this planet kidnap Riker. Now, at this point in the novel, everyone's confused because they don't know. You're like, are the terrorists right, or are the rulers of this planet right? Because the rulers of the planet seem selfish and bad, but the terrorists are also killing people. And so right now, where I'm at in that novel is Riker's been kidnapped, and we got to see where it's all going to happen, and I might very well have it finished by Tuesday, May 1st. That is next Tuesday, when we will be coming at you live again with episode 1, and I will fill you in on what's going to happen.
We'd like to welcome Joel to the show, and here's the lesson.
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen, any number of Joels, my estranged son Joel. The thing is, if you're power hungry yourself, this book, Power Hungry, might make you rethink that, Jay. So everybody get out there, read Power Hungry by Howard Weinstein.
That is right.
And we're in the middle of a sports break, Jay, which is something that we hold very near and dear to our hearts, being athletes, of course.
That is right. Our bodies have been sculpted to perfection through a mastery of the art of sport.
Now, last night, the NBA playoffs were underway again, and I'm just going to dribble through my legs for a minute, because that's what LeBron James did at the buzzer last night. He hit a three, and he beat the Indiana Pacers. Now Cleveland is taking control of the series 3-2.
The way you told me that story captured my attention. I could feel it. I could feel the crowd screaming. I could feel the whir of the ball in the air, the way it arced, and at the last second, LeBron, the King, James, saved it. He took the Timberwolves. Is that who his team is?
The Cavaliers, but that's
LeBron,
you weren't in the right
James
conference.
Leading the Cleveland Cavaliers to their best destiny with one perfect moment, and you had that moment too. Every day is that moment.
And we all think about that one shining moment, that opportunity we have to take a Shasta that we were going to drink and give it to a little kid who's wide-eyed and sad next to the fridge, who you weren't even aware of, because the whole time you've been focused on your career, and you look down and you see your kid and he says, "Give me a Shasta, Daddy." Give me a Shasta. And that kid
went on to become the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
That's right. Fred Trump deprived his son of Shastas, and that made him work hard. And he climbed the industrial ladder, and he discriminated against everyone in the housing markets. And he rose right to the top.
What I think Andy is trying to say is that Donald Trump is leading us into a better future. He is taking these disparate sort of like conceptual ideas, and a lot of us, I'll be honest, a lot of us don't get it. We don't get it. We can't follow the thread, and that's fine because he can. He has this under control, his steady hands on the wheel.
Yeah, you don't get to have a bad hotel chain all over the world that you don't own, but have your name licensed and sold all over if you don't know what you're doing, Jay. And much like that, LeBron James knew what he was doing last night, didn't he?
Yeah, that ball. The ball, Andy.
He knew.
The ball, Andy.
The ball, Jay.
The ball. Andy, is it?
The basket.
Why? I can still hear it.
The basket.
I can still hear the buzzer, Andy.
The basket.
I can still hear that buzzer, Andy. I can still see
the basket
the
and the
sweat.
24-second clock.
And it's ticking, Andy.
And what is it ticking to? Our mortality.
We're all gonna die. And the only way to save yourself is through the teachings of Jesus Christ. I'm going Old Testament! Old Testament!
The Jaguar Morning Show, and what that means is, of course, we're in our religion segment, and Jay has a little piece of the Bible to share with your little piece of America.
That is right. I am going to be reading a little scripture from the book of Isaiah, which is it's such a fun book.
Such a good book.
Like, I started and I'm like, I'm just going to read one page before bed. I read the Bible before bed every night.
I love Isaiah.
And Isaiah is such a fun book, but once I started, I say, I'm probably not going to be asleep for about 20 minutes until I get to the end of that book.
I can't tell you how that Jay gets this Bible anxiety and then he gets lost into euphoria. Jay, please.
Oh my gosh, I've been itching to read this verse because this verse, it sums it up. This verse is what Jaguar is all about. This is the verse that does it. All right, I'm going to read it to you right now.
Open the Bible.
I'm reading it to you right now. And I want you to open yourself up to these words. Don't be afraid. A lot of people are afraid. I read the Bible, read the Quran. This is from the Bible. Let's go. Isaiah book 43, verse 18, 19. Ready? Forget the former things, okay? Do not dwell in the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. You might as well call that Bible verse Jaguar Morning Show, because that is what we are doing.
I've never felt more inspired by the Bible, Jay, as I wake up and eat my morning oats. I opened Isaiah in preparation for this morning show, and I was thrilled to feel the energy of the Holy Spirit racing out, telling me to not dwell in the past and try something new.
That is right. Every morning is a wilderness, and we are making our way through that wilderness. Follow the trail of the Jaguar, the path of the Jaguar. You can do it too.
Don't get caught up in I go 9 to 5 to my job, and I'm part of this pottery class. And I can only go to Soul Cycle on Tuesdays because the kids always need to be taken to soccer 6 days a week.
That is
Just start something new.
That's right. I know you have a Bible at home. You accidentally packed it that last time you were staying at a Motel 6, and it's just sitting there on your shelf gathering dust. Flip it open. Read Ephesians, man. Read Mark, dude. Read Revelations.
Get lost in the book of Ruth. Get nuts with the book of Edna.
Yeah.
7
golden trumpets, 7 golden candlesticks, 7 seals breaking. There's a pale rider named Death. All of this. It's such an exciting
We want to say hi
thing.
to Kyle and Zach and Venus that are watching online. We're in the Weather Center, and if you feel spiritualized, energized like us, boy, oh boy, I gotta tell you, it's gonna be 14 degrees today.
And because that weather,
nuts.
It's about to shoot down.
Now
You've had it too good too long, April.
Yeah, we are doing a lot of Celsius these days. We want to try and get people ready to convert, because eventually that's going to happen. So what you do is you take that number times 2 and you double it. So we're looking at about 52 today, I think.
But it is a wet 52. It is absolutely wet.
For those of you Midwest transplants, this is going to feel a lot like home, or maybe a South Carolina hurricane that's creeping up Myrtle Beach's coast.
Let me kick you a scenario. You left your umbrella at home. Full. Because it is going to come in quick and wet. So wet.
If you're not flying into Savannah and driving up the Outer Banks to Wilmington right now, you're doing it wrong because a lot of times it's counterintuitive to drive in weather like this. No, maybe it's time for you to get swept up in a storm of love.
You're just eating, you're grabbing your back seat, not even in a crate, you just filled it up with loose peaches. You're driving a 64 Chevy convertible, straight up I-66, all the way from Baton Rouge up to Minneapolis, and the backseat's full of peaches. You just keep reaching back.
Oh, I can't believe it!
It's our top 10 list.
We've been waiting all show. We've been waiting weeks. It's our patented top 10 list. Nobody does it better, and I guess you're welcome. Prematurely is what I have to say.
That is right. You are welcome. It's not premature. This is a guaranteed hit every time. The people love it. Today, Andy, we are doing top 10 television shows of all time.
And we all know number 10, no surprise, of course, it's Dick Van Patten's 8 is Enough.
That is right. The sequel, of course, to Ocean's 7.
Yes.
And they tied it up. It was such a unique experience into what it's like to raise that many
to
boys.
lose Dick Van Patten a few years ago, what a tragedy. But that's why we have number 9 to pick us up, Jay.
That is right. Number 9, an instant classic. Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
Walter White dies at the end. Give him a spoiler for Breaking Bad. I don't remember how it ends.
At the end, everyone's doing meth. The cops come. Everyone dies.
Awesome. That's number 9, and I hope you enjoyed it. What's number 8, Andy?
Number 8 is, of course, that oft-forgotten robot child show, Small Wonder. Remember Vicky J?
Could she freeze time?
Yes, I believe she could. She would just lose battery and just go like this and then be stuck for a while.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember
Something
that.
like
I was
that.
doing so many drugs when I was a child. Number 7, of course, My So-Called Life, starring Claire Danes and Jordan Catalano and the Frozen Embryos.
Yes.
It's such a great show.
And that was actually seriously a cool show because it was the first time it was like, hey, they have a super dope gay friend. They're dealing with angst that real children were listening to. Oh, they're listening to Nirvana at their lockers, Jay.
That is right. Give them number 6.
Oh, number
if you
6.
can.
Number 6 is no surprise, the Great Space Coaster, Jay. Number 6 is the Great Space Coaster. Remember the kids that used to get on that crazy rocket ship and into imagination?
I don't remember that at all, but I do remember number 5, and I think you're gonna like it. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I do like it, Jay, that he made me feel safe and that I was special, and that's really important.
And you are, and the way he spoke, it just made you feel like you were good enough to be a part of the world. And
There's a Tom Hanks biopic coming out that's going to be Fred Rogers, but we got to move on to number 4. That is, of course, is Jeff Corwin's Animal Experience.
That is right. He gets out there and he mixes it up. He is getting his hands into the batter of the animals, and he's delivering baby cows and like drinking muddy river water.
That's right.
Number 3, as you might have guessed, is Guy Fieri's Grocery Games. And that is where Guy Fieri, one of the great artists of our time, invites contestants into a grocery store, and they have to pick ingredients and cook food, which wouldn't be a great show if Guy Fieri wasn't there at the helm making it.
That's right. And number 2, Tracy is joining us online. Thanks for watching. Number 2 is Martin. Remember Martin Lawrence, Jay, and Gina.
That is right. Martin was, what a fun young man he was. He had so much energy.
So many memories of Martin doing those crazy dances and having a good time.
And of course, number 1, and I think everybody knows it, of course, The Maury Show.
The Maury
we are
Show.
doing paternity tests. We are bringing people into the studio with the sole intention of having them fight.
You know, years ago, a young woman walked into the CBS newsroom named Connie Chung. You know what? She was covered in Maury Povich's love, and they knew right away they had a star. And it's time for Money Saver Traffic.
That is right. Without us, you would be sitting on Sheridan, sucking on the barrel of a gun. But we are going to help you to avoid this terrible fate. Suicide is never the option. Suicide is never the option.
Now, real talk, we rarely give solid information on this, but if you're on South Broadway, south of Alameda, get off it. Get anywhere else. Pipe up Santa Fe. Do something different. You got a little bit of a congestion out on 6th as well.
And a lot of people are wondering, they're saying, Jay, did you just bite your cheek so hard that you're almost sure that it is bleeding? Yes,
Hell yeah,
I did.
Hell
for
yeah,
you.
did.
Because
Hell
I
yeah.
get worked up.
That's right, and Jay will bite his cheek again for you, time and time again. He's the type of guy that if you are in that traffic and you're in an accident, he will bite his cheek, that'll release an endorphin that will lift a car off a child.
And while that shot was tied in on Andy, I checked, and yes, the inside of my cheek is bleeding. That is how badly I desire to yell at you. And if we're lucky on this Jaguar show, I did promise you, some point I'm going to collapse, ambulance will be called. Maybe this is that cause.
And you're seeing this clear shot, clear as day. The sun is coming up. You're seeing that I-70 corridor looking precious. Get out in your old Saab, put some gas in the Datsun, and get up to the mountains.
That's right. It's going to be beautiful up there. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. We are getting into a little thing I like to call world news, Andy.
That's right, Jay. And what we touched on it earlier. There is a child at McDonald's going through the drive-thru again, Jay.
And this happens when you got to get these French fries into the mouths of these children. You got to get these French fries. You got to get these ketchup packets handed out. You got to get these Egg McMuffins into the hands of the teeny tiny babies, and they cannot be licensed to drive a real car. So what do? How do these babies go through that drive-thru? I'll tell you right now. Pow, pow, Power Wheels.
Now, if you're out in Rolla, Missouri, a young man named Timothy rolled up in his Power Wheels miniature convertible to a McDonald's drive-thru, and he said, "I'll have a number 7, please." And boy, did they have a surprise when he rolled up to that payment window.
Oh my God!
Can you even imagine?
He handed him one rubber bouncy ball, 2 of the tokens from a Connect 4 game, and a $500 bill from the game of Monopoly. It was a real. They laughed and they laughed, and then they called the police. And they had that child arrested.
Welcome to Sara watching the show. The child from McDonald's has been arrested. He's incarcerated. Meek Mill is out of jail. This child now in jail.
Yeah, and they stuck him in the same cell. As soon as Meek Mill vacated, they grabbed this little baby by the scruff of his neck, and they said, "I hope you learned your lesson." They tossed him right into that cell, in there.
They said, "Timothy Preston Honeycutt, this is not a get out of jail free for you card. It's time to learn. Get in there, solitary, kiddo."
Yep, and he's 3 years old. I want that to be a lesson for you. Your youth cannot protect you anymore. If you're trying to break the law, if you're trying to go through a McDonald's drive-thru in a Power Wheel, we will incarcerate you. We will press charges, and you will spend the rest of your life rotting in a prison of your own design.
You may think that's a little harsh. You may think to yourself, "Hi, McDonald's is an American institution. It's somewhere you go in a foreign country, you walk onto that McDonald's in, say, Paris, it's like American soil." But what we're dealing with now is within our own country, we have this strain where we've got little kids being neglected. They're looking at their Game Boys or whatever they're called now, and they're driving up Power Wheels right through that drive-thru unsupervised.
America is a boot stepping on the neck of the young, and I couldn't possibly love it anymore. Okay, George Orwell was wrong. He had the year wrong. It's 2018, and we're coming after you, okay? Ignorance is strength. Slavery is freedom. I've been saying it for years,
I say
Andy.
it like this: ignorance is Swiss. And that's what that child ordered going through the drive-thru. He ordered that limited bacon Swiss burger, and boy, is he better off for it. He may be in solitary, but he did shove a couple cheeseburgers down, and he's got him high. He takes a little nibble every couple hours.
I hope you like your nutritional food loaf, because that's all you get in the hole.
I'll tell you about nutritional food loaves, Jay. They're everywhere, all over the world, and that's how we like to do our traffic. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Give it to him, Jay. What's happening?
In Woodland Park right now, the Woodland Park Bay is teeming with fish. It is a beautiful time. Get out there. Take your boat out of dry dock. The winter's over. It's time for you to go. It's 34, and it feels like 34.
There's a little bit of snow sprinkling right now, and if you're out at that Woodland Park Bay, they've just restocked the reservoir full of salmon, trout,
walleye,
crappie, walleye,
bass, a beautiful
several freshwater clownfish, if you're into that.
Oh my God, and they dredged up the bottom. There was a sea wreck. There was a ship that had sunk in the 1830s full of gold.
If you have scuba equipment and a double panel scuba outfit, get into the cold water and find that booty.
Yeah, you're going to want to spend about a week in an iron lung because you want to make sure that there are not any air bubbles inside of your blood, and the only way you can do that. Now, mind you, it's going to be worth it as you search through the murky depths.
That's right.
in search of gold.
If you're in Guatemala City today, it's going to be sunny and 75. We know. Hello, Guatemala City. Thank you for all your support.
Thanks for tuning in, Guatemala City. You know we love you. You and Jakarta. Without you, we're at 79. We couldn't even do it. But in Texas, storms are brewing.
Now, there is a world perspective, but we got to let people know in North Texas to take cover. We are in the middle of the last segment now. We just ended segment 2. We're going to go to segment 3. We have a very special guest for you in segment 3. It's going to be worth it. Stick around. You're about to wake the F up with Jay. We'll see you in just a minute.
AM radio, great personalities, a great signal with no FM signal fade. We're Colorado's first country FM on AM 56 KLZ.
Hi, I'm Paxton Mills, and this is my friend the Kim Chicken, and we'd like to invite you to attend Kim's 85 Scream in the Dark Haunted House. Get out of here. Scream in the Dark begins October 10th and runs through November 2nd at Celebrity Sports Center, 888 South Colorado Boulevard. Kim's Scream in the Dark Haunted House benefits the Kim Good Neighbor Fund, part of the Friends of Man charity. Scream in the Dark has over 15 rooms of fright, featuring live snakes, tarantulas, and terrifying surprises. Warning, Scream in the Dark may be yours. Goodbye now.
From Denver, Colorado to Little Rock, Arkansas. More people buy their waterbed from Big Sur Waterbeds than any other waterbed store in America.
This is the very best selection that we found anywhere.
The prices were lower here at Big Sur.
Isn't it time you made the switch to Big Sur? The Westbrook with mirror and double cupboards is just $199.99.
They really are better.
Big Sur Waterbeds, America's largest, at 5150 North Federal and I-225 in the Valley next to Levis.
To improve the classic Jaguar sedan, we studied it carefully. Gave it more glass, a crisper roofline, a more fluid shape. Jaguar Series 3, a great classic refined. Inside, superb leather seats, adjustable lumbar support, rare walnut dash and cruise control. Jaguar XJ Series 3, the first new Jaguar sedan in a decade.
You wear it well, Digester. Wear it well, Digester. It takes that color bright and bold, little tiny root beer too. That lemon lime so crystal cold, it all looks good on you. The great looking taste of Digester. Ooh, you wear it well.
The last time you had a thick, juicy charbroiled steak? Well, right now, Rancher's Beef is celebrating their grand opening in Aurora. You can get 160 pounds of USDA choice beef for only $1.29 a pound. So now's the time to stock your freezer with quality you can taste. Loins, ribs, plates, and flanks. Listen, these guys are going hog wild. With this purchase, we'll give you 80 pounds of pork and poultry absolutely free. That's 20 pounds of fresh fryers, 20 pounds of lean pork chops, 20 pounds of lean sliced bacon, and 20 pounds of smoked ham free. With Rancher's Beef Easy Payment Plan, you can get all this 240 pounds of beef, pork, and poultry for just $34.40 per month for 6 months. Now, hold on. That's not all. For the first 50 customers calling in, receiving cutting time, and opening a 90-day account with purchase, we'll throw in 60 free steaks. That's 20 ribeyes, 20 New York strips, and 20 filet mignons. Call Rancher's Beef now at 680-8555. Rancher's Beef, 15132 East Hampton and Chambers, south of I-225 and the Parker exit. Major credit cards are accepted or 90 days, same as cash, no interest.
God! Oh my 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 God! It's a Jaguar morning show. 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 And a lot of you are wondering, what am I watching? What am I doing? Have I passed on? Am I in heaven now? Is my Father here? Can I still interact with the physical world? Yes. You have passed on. It is over. Your family is crying over your open casket. You did it. You pulled the trigger. You ended it. You did the most selfish act that you could possibly do. An act I like to call suicide, 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 suicide. And as you know, suicide is an acronym for sudden, unexpected, incandescent, cheetah, immutable defense erections. And if you take all this knowledge, if you just accept it, I am telling you the truth, that I'm not lying to you, because what would that even accomplish for me? If you take it, and you look at it, you say, yes, this is something that I can trust. You say, yes, this is a small piece of a larger picture, each segment of which is directly influenced by the other pieces surrounding it in a million ways that cannot be calculated or quantified, because science is not designed to teach you about love. Science is about numbers and facts, figures, sums, and things that you memorize, and books. And it's about Albert Einstein. And it's about Paul Giamatti. And it's about Isaac Newton. And it's about gravity. And it's about formulas. And it's, but love is about letters, rhyming. And it's about the way the tree grows. And the way that the moon shines. And the way that the light of the sun hits the lake, breaks up, reflects, catches off of each small wave. And every stone that hits the surface of that lake causes a ripple. Ever expanding, never ending. It's never gonna go anywhere. It will always be there. Like I will always be there for you. And when things get dark, when things get scary, when things seem like they're gonna be so bad, when you don't think you have the time to go on, and you think it's the last moment, and you think that nobody cares about you, and you think that you don't care about anyone, I want you to remember right now, this moment, right now. And I want you to say, yes, I'm good enough. Every moment of my life has purpose. Even when I don't see it. Even when I don't know it. Even when I can't feel it. It's there. Suicide, 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 suicide. You think you're all full of darkness, all full of death, all full of pain like a spider. Building your web of deceit and lies and confusion. But it's not about that. It's about more than that. It's about the future and the past. Where they meet, the right now. 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 It's about right now. Right now. Right now. This moment. And in this moment, my heart is so full of love, it's unending. And in this moment right now, my heart is full of love like a river. And in this moment right now, I look at you. I can see you. Now with my eyes. The eyes are such a false way of seeing. But the heart, my heart can see you. My heart can see everything about you. My heart can feel you. My heart. Now, take a deep breath and hold it. Now let that breath out, release all of your tension. Now take a deep breath and you hold it. Now you let that breath out and you release all the tension. Release the hatred you feel. Pull that Stained album out of your CD player. You don't need it anymore.
It's been a while.
Aaron Lewis doesn't speak to your soul anymore. Put on, I'll tell you, you know what they need to listen to?
What do they need to?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh.
Because that music's gonna get you there. It's gonna get you home. Without it, what's the point, man? Without the Bare Naked Ladies, I tell you what I'd do. I hate to say it after what I've said, but if I didn't have the Bare Naked Ladies in my life, you know what I would do? Suicide. The only thing that I can feel anymore, other than self-loathing, is the Bare Naked Ladies. The Bare Naked Ladies. The only light that is left in the world when all other lights have gone out, it's the Bare Naked Ladies. The Bare Naked Ladies. The Bare Naked Ladies. The Bare Naked Ladies. When there's fire living at your heels and you're in the 7th layer of hell because you were a bad person and deserving of love, I look up to heaven and all that you can see playing at the pearly gates is a stereo, and every song coming out of the speaker, of course, is Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Kick you a scenario. You're sad. I'll tell you what, you ain't got nothing left. You ain't got no Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. They're naked, kind. They're absolutely naked. Let's say your shoes are too hot, and your shoes are too tight, and your shoes are too ugly, and your shoes are too stupid, and everybody's making fun of your shoes, and your shoes don't fit your feet. And I tell you, the only thing that's gonna help you when your shoes are too tight is Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, Bare Naked Ladies. Let me give you a scenario. You walk in on your mom in the throes of passion and surrounding your mother as she presents herself. That's the only way I could think to say it. As your mother presents herself to 5 men, each of them wearing a leather mask. One of them holds a whip. One of these men holds a taser. One of these men holds a cat of nine tails. And as this is happening, you say, "Mom, who are these people?" And there's only one answer. It's the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies.
All of them. Even the guy who got kicked out for drugs.
He's back!
The guy who sounds like this.
He's back. And he is better than ever. Let me kick you another scenario.
He's back.
You're watching a movie. It is moving and deeply. It is an exploration of the human condition. It is perfectly filmed. The cinematography is great. The acting is superb. And you say, okay, who wrote this movie that I'm connected with on such a level? And almost every time that question comes up, and you say, who wrote Schindler's List? And you say, who wrote Citizen Kane? And you say, who wrote Pineapple Express? And you say, who wrote Roots? And you say, who wrote Pootie Tang? And you say, who wrote Super Troopers 2? And you say, who wrote the screenplay of Lolita? And there's only one answer. Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies, the Bare Naked Ladies. And everybody knows it. Everybody talks about it.
And you know who loves the Bare Naked Ladies?
Tell me.
We have a special friend that loves the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh my God! I have
And he
not
loves
seen this guy
the
in
Dave
1 week.
Matthews Band. And he loves the 90s.
Yes.
And he loves his mama.
He loves his papa.
And he loves his dog.
And he loves his glasses.
And he loves his minivan.
And he loves dressing beautifully.
And he loves
He
nuclear
loves.
holocaust. I love you guys. Hi guys, this is Ben Kronberg. Welcome to the show, Ben.
If we weren't on TV, legally we're not allowed to have food in the studio, we're not allowed to have drinks in the studio, and I am not allowed to French kiss Ben Kronberg. These are the rules. These are the only 3 rules they told me. They said, Jay, you can't eat, Jay, you can't drink, and you may never French kiss Ben Kronberg, because you know what would happen? A bunch, you could get all pustulely on your back, and then 8 evil tiny Ben Kronbergs will pop out.
Woo!
And then all of a sudden,
Don't feel
Phoebe Cates is freaking out, and all we can do is hope against hope that somehow in the department store we're able to make it work. So please, Ben Kronberg, please don't try to French kiss me. I don't want to cause an apocalypse.
Yeah. And we welcome John to the show. John and Zach just tuned in. Thank you for watching online.
Hi.
Hi. You're in the 3rd segment of the Jaguar Morning Show. We're in segment number 3. It's Wake the F Up with Jay, everybody. We've got 20 minutes left. Stick with us.
That's right, I'm going to slow it down. Slow it down, we're going to get real.
There's so many surprises.
It's time to get real. I'm tired of messing around, Andy.
It's time to get real.
I'm tired of jerking these people's chains, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm tired of sticking one finger in their ear and one finger in their nose and telling them it's a buffet. Andy.
Time to eat, idiots.
I'm tired of turning on my TV every single time. And who is it? It's Brian effing Setzer.
Oh.
All right.
Orchestra.
And his orchestra.
And I
Glenn
just,
Miller Ballroom.
I get
Brian
so
Setzer Orchestra.
I get so tired of it. And I say, Brian,
enough.
Get off of my TV. I don't want your left-wing propaganda coming into my children's lives via the boob tube. That's all I can say about it. I'm just sick and tired of Brian Setzer. And if you feel the same way, get to Twitter.
And we know you do.
Get to Twitter. I'm sure he's verified. He's had hits in multiple decades. Find him, tag Brian Setzer, and say such mean things.
James, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching online.
James is a real good name.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yes.
Fucking. My wife was kidnapped.
Oh God. Oh God.
I didn't know we were going to get into this. I told him.
Oh God.
I said before this happened. I said, listen, Andy.
This is real.
Kronberg's in town. I said, I'm going to bring him on. He's going through. I said, and when I said I used a bad word, but I said he's going through some stuff.
Going through some stuff,
But
right?
I think it would be good for him. I said, I think it would be really good for Kronberg to like come on and maybe it would be a chance. So if you want, you got it, man. Like, this is going out there. Like, if there's something you need to say, like, I want you to do it. But in fact,
look right into
I'm gonna
camera.
give you some time.
Look right into camera 14 and like just whatever. Just 14. Yeah, camera 14. 14. Yeah, there you go. Wait, the last one. The last one. Yeah. 14. Loud and proud.
If you know where my wife is, please return her. You monsters. You monsters. I just want my wife back. Give me back my wife. Where is she? Where is my wife?
If you have this happens occasionally, and this is why we're here. Sometimes a wife is lost. Sometimes it's something that feels more benign, like a cat or a dog, and sometimes it's an actual wife.
And we like to lean towards sort of a more comedic bent on this. But we're not, the world is scary, and we're here to sort of like be that bridge between the absurd and the joy and the darkness. But if you've seen her, seriously though, if you have any information at all joking aside, I'm so sorry, all joking aside, and I hate to do this on this episode, this first morning episode. I hate to do it, but we need you. We need our Jaguar fans to get out. We need to find her. And if you have any information, call us. Call us here at Denver Open Media. Write a message on the inside of a McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper and Postmates that food to 700 Kalamath. If you know, if you've seen her, please just help us. Help us out. Please help us.
Send it to us. We need your help. We can do this. Last night we were all at a show. Everyone got an Amber Alert at the same time.
I just started a Patreon for my wife's kidnapping.
Ben has a Patreon for his wife's kidnapping. If you have it in your heart, if you have a few dollars, if you've got a gift card to Chipotle you haven't used, if you've got, just anything, any piece of information is helpful. No big or no, not too big, not too small.
Don't
she is out
overanalyze
there. Jay, I can feel it. She's out there.
She's out there. She's still a thing. She's fine. I know right now. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to believe. I wish, just please help us. Please help us. Please just help us to find her. We need your help. America, we're reaching out to you. If you don't use the airwaves to do something good, to do something just, to help a friend in need, why even do a TV show?
Kat, you just joined us. You guys have all been watching us. Thanks for watching us online. If you have any information at all, maybe even just a memory. Maybe a memory. Put a memory. If you're watching us on the Facebook feed, you can always interact with us on the Facebook feed live.
And remember, Jaguar Nation, we need to get the word out. We need you to share this because the more eyes that get to see this message, the more ears that hear this message, the better chance we have of reuniting these great loves. We've just got to find her. I know she's fine. I'm receiving a report. We have a message. She's here. Jaguar Nation, you have tracked her down.
What?
She is here.
Is this
real? We have found her. We have brought her in.
Oh my God,
She's
found her.
Here.
She's here.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Jaguar Nation.
She's here.
Oh my God, we are reuniting you with your wife.
She's here.
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
Back. Flurbles is back now.
I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of joyous lovemaking in the Kronberg home tonight. I know she's scared. She's scared. She's had an ordeal.
This is like Jessica coming out of the well.
Oh, and I remember on your wedding day when she climbed up your back after you exchanged your vows. God, she goes right back. Y'all's love is so beautiful. Thank you, Jaguar Nation. Thank you so much for doing this.
Daniel Reskin. Thank you to the community.
All right, let's get her to a hospital, though, and get her checked out, because I'm sure she's been gone 8 weeks. 8 weeks she's been gone. It's so scary. Thank God you're back. Let's see her beautiful face.
Yeah,
the Kronberg's going to get to... Oh, you can't wait to kiss her tonight. Oh, my God. She is beautiful.
What a beautiful beast.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how you snagged that one. You were just...
They were already printing up the picture on cans of Shasta to say
you are. And this goes to show you. A lot of people, they say, listen, it seems like everything is turning to garbage. It seems like the Senate is about to flip back to Democrat. The House, they're about to lose control. Trump is not going to be able to help us. Everyone is so freaked out about it. And you forget that true love exists. That you can reach out even when you think it's over, you think it's not going to happen. You can find it. Don't give up. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on the future. Let's say you're walking down the street. Just pick up a piece of garbage. Throw it in a dumpster. Make the world better. Don't give up. Let's say you're down at the beach. exactly it. And then you're gonna want to just reach down, scoop it up, and you throw it away.
No trash in the studio.
Covers itself.
No trash in the studio.
That is an unwritten rule. As you know, there's only 3 rules. That's not what we're in segment 3. You've made it through an hour and 49 minutes of the Jaguar show, and it's not even done yet. And we got 10 extra minutes. I call these, this is when things
heat up. This is when the powder keg erupts. This is when things change. Right over there. Oh, this is when Flurples.
I don't want to get it because you're gonna want to take. You're gonna be taking so many pictures tonight.
Yeah.
You are gonna be on Facebook tonight.
Flurples.
Jessica.
This is
Jessica Flurples Kronberg. Such a beautiful, just a real piece of work. That one. Such a wonderful energy. Such a malleable soul. Such a great light. Love. Looking towards the future. Look at the future. Flurples, Jessica Flurples. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I think, oh man, love. Love is real, y'all. Love is a true thing. As you know, at the end of the program, we like to spend a lot of time with animals on people's backs. It's a Jeff Corwin type situation. Boom. Always lands on her feet, Flurples does. We're giving you a real shot. She's going to sneak in the back. She's so shocked. She's been through an ordeal. I would have figured after all that time she'd have a little bit of that Tanya Harding syndrome. But she doesn't. She seems really put together, still normal. In fact, she sort of seems cooler than the last time I saw her. She seems more fun. She seems real put together. Like she sort of figured some stuff
seems
out.
like she has a level of wisdom that comes from being in a box for 24 hours without her man.
I feel like there's only one thing for me to do here in these last 9 minutes, Andy. I gotta give the people what they want.
Give it to them.
You gotta give the people what they want.
Give it to them.
And I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to.
Get a better angle. Now this is an important thing to realize, right?
Rule breaking. You can't stop me from kissing Ben Kronberg deeply and passionately. And you can't stop me from showing my body to you. This is my body, America. My body is good enough for you. My body. This is what it is. America, you cannot change me. Damn it. I'm J. Gillespie, patriot. And this is me. And this is who I am. And this is what it is, okay? And if you don't like it, if you don't like my body, and if you don't think it can change the world, this is the body that can change the world.
Jay's body, Jay's body, Jay's body.
This body.
Jay's body, Jay's body.
This body will lead a nation. This is the body of a man who can take a truth and deliver it to you. My body is here. I am open, world. Take me, for I am ready. I am ready to do this. I am ready to be everything that you want me to be. World! Look at me. Look at my body. And it become, take yourself out of the equation. Divide the whole thing up by my body. Listen to it. Listen to the sound of my body. Can you hear it now? Can Can you hear my body? Listen to me now. Listen to me now, listen to me now, listen to my body. Can you hear me now? Listen to me. Listen to my body now. Can you hear me now? Listen to my body. Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you listen to my body now? Listen to my body now. Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear this in my body now? Look at my body now. Touch and reach out and feel, touch and reach out and feel my body now. Can you listen to my body now? Reach up, feel up, touch it now. Reach up, feel up, touch it now. Please touch my body now. Reach up with your head down. Reach up with your hand, with your heart. Can you feel my body now? Please just touch my body now. Reach up with your hand and touch my body now. Reach up with your hand and touch my body now. Reach up with your hand now. Reach up with your hand and touch my body now. Reach up with your hand now. Reach up with your hand now. Reach up with your hand and touch my body now. Take a look at anybody now. Can you feel it now? Can you feel my body now? Reach up with your body now. Can you touch my body now?
Touch his body now.
Do you feel my body now?
Can you touch his body now?
Reach up, feel my body now.
Reach into his body now.
Listen to my body now.
Listen to his body now.
Look into my body now.
Ooh, that body. Ooh, that body. Ooh, that body.
You're so close.
Ooh.
Got you revved up. We're giving you so much to think about. Ooh. We've made a truth. Ooh. We've made a brand new truth now.
We've made a brand new truth, Jay.
And it's time for you. It's time for you, the Jaguar Nation, to go out into the world. You're gonna take what we've given you. You're gonna take these words.
Even the littlest piece.
You're gonna take these feelings, these colors, and these sort of like ideas, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna burn the whole thing down. We're in the final moments. We have one option, and one option only. Destroy it.
Tear it all down.
Can't be fixed. We cannot fix it. You need to go out, get a brick, get a rock, get a weapon, get a lead pipe, and you need to start breaking windows. You need to go into your local post office and just start screaming. You need to go to a Luby's cafeteria restaurant or a Luann platter with fried fish. You need to get a slice of pumpkin pie. You need to eat it. You need to keep your energy up because we're going to Washington, D.C.
Your prana energy.
We're going to Washington, D.C. and we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop till I get in that White House and I look Donald Trump right in the eye. I'm looking right in the eye. I'm going to say, keep up the good work. We're going to do our part. Jaguar Nation's on your team. We're on your side, Donald. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done for us. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you so much.
And here's what you need to know.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
The Jaguar Morning Show will be back Tuesday, May 1st at 9 a.m. Thank you, Donald Trump.
And we'll be here every Tuesday and Thursday. Channel 57 Comcast here at Denver Open Media. We're brought to you by Mutiny Information Cafe, Sexpot Comedy. We're brought to you by all kinds of good things. You can find us here on Channel 57. You can find us on the Sexpot Facebook page. You can find us on sexpotcomedy.com. Go to my website, ultrasexlaser.com. Go everywhere. Follow us on Twitter. And remember, get out there and tag Andy Rooney in a bunch of Twitter messages that are going to really freak up his day, man.
We'll see you next time on the Jaguar Morning Show. It's time. Every Tuesday and Thursday, starting this Tuesday, May 1st, 9 to 11 forever. Good night.
And good luck. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I'm just going to look at you right now and say, God bless you, Donald Trump. Thank you.